I'm buffing the Challenger. I'm down to polishing. You can see some polish there. I'm getting ready to burn it in. I got to polish this, that. Everywhere below that line, I still got to polish. But from the line up on the door, but not the quarter. The quarter, you can see where I'm getting ready to polish on it, obviously. Getting ready to polish the top of the quarter and from the line down. The boys yanked this thing apart. And we're trying to...
that's probably going to be in the way.
It says it's going to be in the way. So I'll take it off. It says two-side tape. I'll take the... no, good Lord, no. Take the plastic one to take it off with. Okay. This guy here, we just can't seem to get the brakes right. They sent the brakes down. Everything was wrong. All the pads were wrong. All the rotors, except for the front two rotors. That was the only thing that was right on this order. So, Jack's going to try to get that settled when he's in town doing the Malibu. He's going to get the Malibu lined up today. Hopefully get the Malibu paying day. I don't know the rate that we're going today, if we're going to get a whole lot done or not. I'm going to get off here and order some paint for this dude. It's expensive color because you can't mix it in my line that I have here. I've got DuPont's which is now Exalta. I got their economy line, which works usually good on most colors, especially colors that have some age, and the formula has been kicked over to that economy line. But right now this one hasn't. I can't imagine what would be so special about this color. I'd say there is a Nason color that would be really close to that, but I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to try to figure it out. Well, we just finished up lunch. We got a little bit late start. We was waiting on Jack to get back from the alignment so he could eat with us. See, there's 1:15. We've been cruising here. Daniel and Waylon got the back bumper part. Then we found out we had ordered this piece, but my guy at Dodge said he dropped the ball. At least he's honest. That's right. We're human. I don't expect nobody to be perfect. That way, maybe people won't expect me to be perfect. But this thing we got it painted. Check it out. This is ready to be picked up. Really happy with the body. Really happy with the texture of the paint, the shine. Of course, we did buff it, but it turned out pretty nice.
Fun they had in Texas.
Okay. Don't want to pay that whole bill. Waylon's getting ready to put the brakes all around this guy. We got to get this guy out of here. I need to paint that Malibu today. I need to get paint day. I got too much going on next week not to have it painted today, and well, I need the money. Daniel's supposed to paint this tomorrow, so I don't want to tie the booth up. This shouldn't take long. The worst thing I got on this is clean the bug guts off of it where Jack drove it. I knew that would happen, but it is what it is. We'll scrub it all down with a gray scuff pad, and we should have it painted. I might be here a little bit late tonight. That's not really unusual for me. Hope I'm not, but tomorrow, I plan on getting serious on stripping that thing, the rest of the paint off of it. I got to get that thing done because I am wanting to take it on vacation. So hopefully we're going to start seeing some progress on this guy in the next couple months. Well, Daniel and Waylon have been tearing into this guy, and to me, looks a whole lot better with the smashed parts off. Look at that frame rail. Now, we got this pod. It's sort of a mess. I might end up changing him. I'm not going to fight it very much. If I can just change that pod, I might do that. We'll just have to see. But look, that's what I like about this truck. The frame is beautiful on it. And like I said, the rest of the stuff just changes, so we've improved it just by tearing some stuff off of it. The way I look at it. I don't think that truck will be too bad once we, get to where we can put the front and back on it and the door. Well, it's nearly 2:30, and we're just now getting serious on masking this Malibu. We've had an interestingly obstructive day today. But anything can go wrong. Seems like it's sun our way, but that's all right. We're just gonna keep on plugging. This thing's ready for primer, right, Daniel? No.
That is with the bumper ring.
Oh, the bumper. But that part's ready. This car here, wow. Can't seem to get the correct brakes. This is gonna be the third try, right? It'll be a third try on the brakes. Somewhere we're getting some wires crossed. Maybe I'm giving bad information. I don't know. We're having trouble. I can't possibly come out on this brake job because of all that junk. We called in. They had this thing scanned a little bit ago. This thing should be getting painted tomorrow, Daniel says. We'll see about that. I mean, there's not much left to do to have it ready for paint. But if he's got a day like we've been having today, he might not get it painted tomorrow. Gee whiz. Some days you just think I should have stayed home. That's been today so far. This thing out, first coat of silver. I've done bulldog the whole thing, shot the adhesive motor over everything. It's first coat, let that flash and tack it off. It's gonna take, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 coats, then I'm pleased. We'll just keep going back farther and farther, and then blend it back the doors a little bit. Daniel's shooting the hatch on this feller right now, and the drum and the bumper. Sorry, the bumper. Well, I'm at 5:30 in the evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. That's the last coat of base coat. We'll put my mask on. I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit. Let a tack cloth over everything, and hopefully get by with 2 coats of clear on this dude. I'm hoping. I think I can get home sometime decent tonight. Wedding's out here. He's going crazy on the Elantra GT. He's putting a real good clean to it. I call it the super clean. My neighbor started that, and I like that. Super clean. He's got the seats out of it. You spray anything I shouldn't be around? He's got the seats out of this dude. He gets pretty intense when he cleans cars out. Look at this thing. It is the best way if you've got the time for it. And Daniel is flat out getting this thing coming along. Got all the blocking done. Yep, he's got all the block work done on it. Daniel, I'm telling you, I'd catch that back door.
I'm getting this back door.
You are?
Not the other one.
Okay, I'm just saying. So, anyway, this thing should be getting shot tomorrow. And be ready for the line in the next week or so. Lord willing.
Well, there is the last coat of clear on that thing.
Well, I plan on sending this thing, send it home Monday. We'll see how much buffing it needs after it sets tonight. It's got a good shine right now. So, I'm about an hour behind quitting time. It's about 10 after 6. With the way things were going, I thought it was going to be here a whole lot later, so I'm pretty happy about the time. So, here's what we got done today. We got the Malibu painted. Pretty satisfied with how it turned out. The boys got this thing knocked out. Daniel got it bodyworked and primered. That's the Jeep. Should be painting this Jeep Monday, hopefully. We did get that silver Elantra after a lot of havoc on the brakes. That thing is ready to go home. We ended up putting a sway bar link on this side because it's clunking. And it was a little bit low on tranny fluid. And we recharged the air. We don't know what's wrong with the air conditioner, if it just has a really slow leak that's going to need charged every year from now. We don't know. But I didn't charge you for the AC because I don't know what the problem is. Just try to get an idea. If it leaks out fast, then we'll know it's a pretty mean leak that should be not too hard to find. Should be able to find a green slimy spot where it's leaking if it's a fast leak. Anyways, all 4 rotors, all 4 pads have been, all 4 sets, all pads have been changed. Sway bar link on that dude. And trans level topped off and AC working. Daniel's got this thing, he's down to the final. Down to the scrubbing, so he can come in here in the morning, mask it and paint it. I think he's talking about getting here at 5 in the morning? Huh? 9. Oh, okay. You can understand 5 and 9 sound kind of a lot alike. It looks like, man, I think that's my project tomorrow. I think I'm going to start with stripping that top. My plan on this van is painting the top by itself. What I'll do is strip it down. I'll spray it with primer, sealer, and chase it with paint and clear on the top. And down here on these sides, we'll probably primer these areas right here. Anywhere you see body filler, we're going to primer around that area. Block it down, and then leave all this bare metal. and we'll do the chasing like we did on the top on the side. This is gonna be a project. This paint job is gonna take a long time, maybe 2 days to do, just from the top down. The top obviously just 1 day, but from here down that could be a 2-day project once we're ready to start laying the final primer coat to it. But like I said, tomorrow I'm excited to get on this thing. I've been running around on Saturdays for so long, I don't know. Then the Saturdays that I had stayed was just to get caught up on stuff I had to do. And you're never gonna be caught up, I don't reckon, but now my plan is start taking Saturdays and doing my projects, because my projects, I like having them done more than I like, and I can do the vlogs on them too, but I like having them done more than just going and seeing stuff somebody else has done, is doing my own thing so you guys can see what I'm doing here and the kind of stuff that we try to turn out. By the way, I'm watching Carpetbagger right now. I watch this guy every day. Just throwing a plug in there for the Carpetbagger. When I first started watching him, I didn't know what to think about him. Then you know how it is, you start watching, then I started liking watching him. So, matter of fact, look where he's at. He's in a junkyard right now. So, if you guys get a chance to check out Carpetbagger's channel, well, that's the name of it, the Carpetbagger. He's so odd that he's cool. So, I'm getting out of here. Last coat's on that thing. You see what time it is. Ended up being a pretty good day. About anything that could go wrong seemed like it was coming our way. I even had trouble on the paint job on his car. So at one point, at about 5 o'clock, I had decided, shoot, I'm just going home. I'm not going to mess with it no more. And then I decided, you know what? I'm going to fight it a little bit longer. And I just settled down, got taken care of. These things don't stick. And I'm glad I did it now. Like I said, I'm only an hour behind. I'm going to go home and do my thing, spend some time with the wife and kids, and hopefully throw something on here tomorrow night. You guys check me out. I appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, there's the 2014 Ram on the line for sale too. I'll drive by and let you guys see it. Of course you've probably seen it in the ad, but I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to show you a couple of the stuff that we got right now. See the Chrysler, HHR, Rogue, and the Ram. My mystery machine is just a sign. It's not for sale.